There's a hotel, abandoned for more than 10 years. No guests, no staff, no electricity. But every night at 3:17 a.m., a phone rings at the reception desk. The strange part? Telephone receiver, that phone line, was disconnected years ago. And whoever answers the call hears a weak, burning voice whisper, "Please, open the door." They say the call comes from room 404, a room that doesn't exist on any map. Yet something inside is still waiting for someone to open the door. The hotel once stood as the most luxurious place in the city. Bright lights, crowded halls, and happy voices filled its rooms. But one night, everything stopped. No official announcement, no explanation. The hotel was suddenly sealed and abandoned. Locals say that after midnight, lights can still be seen flickering on the fourth floor. Security guards who were hired to protect the building never lasted more than a week. One guard later confessed, "The elevator moves on its own, and it always stops at the fourth floor. When the doors open, there is no room number, only darkness, and the smell of something burned." From that night onward, no guard ever agreed to work there again. The journalist arrived at the hotel just before sunset. His plan was simple: spend one night and uncover the truth. The building was silent, too silent. At exactly 3:17 a.m., the old reception phone suddenly rang. Telephone receiver rang. The line had no power, no active connection, yet it was ringing. With shaking hands, he picked up the receiver. For a few seconds, nothing. Then a voice whispered, "Please, open the door." The voice sounded burned, like someone struggling to breathe through fire. The call lasted exactly 12 seconds. When he checked the recording, crossmark, no caller ID. Marca de cruz no audio babeform. Crossmark, no signal source. But one thing was clear. The call was coming from inside the hotel, from a fourth floor, and it was calling again tomorrow night. The next morning, the journalist searched the hotel records. Floor plans, old maps, guest registers. One thing was clear. Room 404 did not exist. There were rooms 401, 402, 403. Then suddenly, 405. No explanation. No record. That night, he followed the sound of the phone ringing. The elevator doors opened on the fourth floor. The air felt colder. The walls were blackened, like they had been burned long ago. At the end of the corridor, there was a door-shaped mark on the wall. No number, no handed, just deep burn scars, as if a door had been erased by fire. Suddenly, the journalist felt a presence behind him. The phone rang again, and this time, it was coming from behind the wall. Determined to uncover the truth, the journalist visited the city archives. Old newspapers, police reports, fire department records. That's when he found it. 12 years ago, a mysterious fire broke out in the hotel. Official cause, electrical fault, but the details didn't match. Witnesses reported hearing screams. From the fourth floor, a family of 3 was trapped inside a room. The parents died instantly, but the youngest child, a little girl, she survived for 12 minutes. Her last recorded words, captured by a fireman's body cam, were, "Please, open the door." The same words, the same voice. The journalist realized something terrifying. The calls were not asking for help. They were asking for permission. Permission to open the door from the other side. That night, the journalist returned to the fourth floor. The phone was already ringing. Telephone receiver rang. The walls began to crack. The temperature dropped suddenly. The burned door mark on the wall started to glow faintly red. The voice whispered again, closer this time, "Please, open the door." Against his better judgment, the journalist placed his hand on the wall. The phone stopped ringing. For a moment, silence. Then, fire, a burned hand pushed out from the wall. The camera fell to the ground, still recording. The last thing it captured was the number 404 appearing on the wall in flames. The next morning, authorities arrived. The journalist was gone. No body, no straged, only the phone, ringing again at 3:17 a.m. They say the hotel is still sealed. No lights, no people, no sound. But every night at 3:17 a.m., a phone rings inside the abandoned building. And if someone answers, the voice still whispers, "Please, open the door." Because room 404 was never destroyed. It was only waiting. Warning: some doors are locked for a reason. I fire.